What is CVT and how it works? All right, let's dive into CVTs. Not the certified, very tasty kind of sandwich, although now I'm hungry, but the continuously variable transmission, a fascinating piece of automotive tech that's changing how many cars deliver power to their wheels. What if your car's gearbox didn't just shift through a few gears, but had infinite gears? No clunky shifts, no hunting for the right speed, just smooth, endless acceleration, like you're gliding on a magic carpet of power. Sounds futuristic? It's not. It's called a CVT, or Continuously Variable Transmission, and it's quietly transforming the way cars move. Today, we're pulling back the cover on how this ingenious system works, why it feels so different from a regular gearbox, and whether it's the hero or the underdog of modern driving. Let's begin. A quick reminder to subscribe, like, and share this video. What is a CVT? Imagine this. You're riding a bicycle up a steep hill. With a normal bike, you're clicking through gears, click, 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 trying to find the sweet spot where it's not too hard to pedal, but not too easy either. Now picture a magical bike that automatically adjusts to the perfect gear for every moment. No clicks, no effort, just smooth pedaling all the way. That's exactly what a continuously variable transmission does for your car. CVT stands for Continuously Variable Transmission. Unlike a traditional automatic or manual gearbox, which uses a fixed set of gears, like first, second, third, etc., a CVT doesn't have any fixed gears at all. Instead, it uses a flexible range of gear ratios that can change seamlessly as you drive. Imagine a bicycle with infinite gears. You could always find the perfect pedaling speed no matter how fast or slow you're going. That's the magic of a CVT. You'll often find CVTs in small and mid-size cars, hybrids, scooters, and some motorcycles. Why? Because they're smooth, efficient, and great for fuel economy. The big difference, CVT versus regular transmission. A regular automatic transmission shifts through preset gears, 1 to 2 to 3 to 4 to 5 to 6, sometimes more. Each shift is noticeable, and each gear covers a specific speed range. A CVT, it laughs in the face of gear steps. It can constantly adjust to keep the engine running at its most efficient RPM, or revolutions per minute. That's why CVTs often feel like they just go without the familiar gear change bumps. How does a CVT work? Most CVTs use something called a belt and pulley system. There are also chain-driven and even toroidal designs, but we'll focus on the most common type. If you're enjoying the video so far, kindly subscribe, like, and share this video. Now let's continue. Main components. 1. Primary pulley, or drive pulley, connected to the engine. It changes width to adjust how much of the belt it grips. 2. Secondary pulley, or driven pulley. Connected to the wheels, it also changes width to match the primary pulley. And 3. High-strength belt or chain. This belt transfers power between the two pulleys. It's not your everyday rubber belt. It's made of steel or a special composite to handle huge forces. The magic of variable ratios. Here's the trick. If the primary pulley gets smaller and the secondary pulley gets bigger, you get a low gear ratio, good for climbing hills or accelerating from a stop. If the primary pulley gets bigger and the secondary pulley gets smaller, you get a high gear ratio, good for cruising at high speed with low engine RPM. That's the concept of overdrive in regular gearboxes. The pulleys adjust their width using hydraulic pressure, electric motors, or a combination of both, controlled by the car's computer. This allows an infinite number of gear ratios between the lowest and highest possible, hence continuously variable. Why drivers notice the difference? The smooth feeling. No shifting jerks. You press the gas and the car just accelerates. It can feel a bit strange at first because there's no gear change sound or feel. The drone. Some drivers complain about a CVT's drone. When accelerating, the engine stays at a steady high RPM until you reach speed, which can sound like a lawnmower holding one note. This is normal, but manufacturers now program shift points to mimic regular gear changes, so it feels more familiar. You've watched to this point? Kindly do me a favor by subscribing. More interesting videos ahead. Advantages of CVTs. 1. Better fuel economy. Keeps the engine in its sweet spot for efficiency. 2. Smooth ride. No gear shifting jolts. 3. Good acceleration, especially from a stop, as it can instantly pick the optimal ratio. And 4. Compact and lightweight, often smaller than a traditional automatic. Disadvantages of CVTs? 1. Driving feel. Some people miss the kick of traditional shifts. 2. Durability concerns. Older CVTs sometimes wore out faster, especially under heavy loads. 3. Maintenance costs. Repairs can be pricier, and CVT fluid changes are critical. And 4. Towing limitations. Many CVT-equipped cars aren't rated for heavy towing. Where you'll find CVTs. Toyota Prius, known for hybrid efficiency. Nissan Sentra, Altima. CVTs are common in Nissan's lineup. Subaru Outback or Forester uses a chain-driven CVT. Honda Accord or Civic, some trims, smooth CVT integration. So there you have it. The CVT isn't just a different kind of transmission, it's a completely different way of thinking about how power moves from your engine to your wheels. It's smooth, it's efficient, and for many drivers, it's the secret to squeezing every last drop of performance and fuel economy out of their car. Sure, it may not have the roar and kick of traditional gear shifts, but that's because it's busy doing something even cooler, keeping you in the perfect gear all the time. Whether you see it as the future of driving or just a clever alternative, one thing's certain. Once you understand how it works, you'll never look at acceleration the same way again. If you enjoyed this breakdown, stick around. My next video dives into the fascinating world of dual clutch transmissions and why sports cars love them. Hit that subscribe button so you don't miss it, and let's keep exploring the amazing tech that keeps our wheels turning.